Hi everybody, it's Angie. I changed my setup a little bit. um, so while I'm shuffling this main deck, I want to first let's see who's up. See who's up. I have three left. Okay, the Emperor. So this reading is for Aries, a fire sign. While I'm shuffling the main deck, I just want to give you some quick updates, and I do mean quick. I have 18 subscribers, so when I get to 25, I'm doing a gem giveaway. A pack of dozen tiny tumbled stones, crystals, and a tourmaline pendant. So if you're interested, just type in a comment. It could just be gem, the word gem. What else? I'm still working on some weight loss goals, but I want to start doing some yoga videos. I might turn the channel into yoga. I'm not sure. It's kind of for my subscribers, whatever they want. I can mingle a little bit in everything. And then today, for you Aries, I'm going back to the original way I read my cards. I'm going to do Grand Cross. It's an 11-card spread. You'll see other tarot cards that do a Grand Cross or something very similar. You'll be able to tell by the pattern when I lay the cards out. Okay? And then I have two oracle cards for you. One from the angel deck and one from the wisdom of the oracle. So two more shuffles on this main deck. Cards. Okay, the main deck is ready. And I want to cleanse the space and get myself centered, calling in my spirit guides, Holy Spirit, the angelic realms, white light. Bringing in the fire element and bringing in the air element with the incense. We have earth. I have a plant right here. We have earth. And I guess for water, we'll use the water in my coffee. Okay. And I'm going to do a Reiki symbol to increase power. Okay, we're all set. I have two clarifying decks. One takes reversals. We'll see what comes up. So the first card for you, Aries, is the Self card. So it's kind of you at the time of the reading. Oh, the Prince of Wands. So you're going for something that you're passionate about. It could be a love interest. We'll see what clarifies this. Wow. Right off the bat with the Knight of Wands or the Prince of Wands. And Wands is fire. So you're on fire. As usual, Aries. My Aries. I have so much admiration for Aries. I don't know if I would want to be one. I don't know if I could be one. Okay, so the second position is your present environment. And you have the Six of Discs. And the key word says success. Okay? So you're in a good environment. And then an immediate obstacle for you, Aries, is the Empress. So this is one of your cards, Aries. It could be telling us that you're an obstacle to yourself. Um, if you're going for a love interest, this could mean that this person has a child with another woman, and that's an obstacle. I'm just reading the cards. For the Empress to be an obstacle, I would say there could be some creative blocks in your life, Aries. Because to me, the Empress is the most creative card in the deck. So perhaps you have some creative blocks. But it's not too bad because she's sitting on top of the Success card. Okay? Your hopes and dreams is card number 4. So your hopes and dreams, Aries. All right, let me tell you something, Aries. This is a Crowley deck, Aleister Crowley. He was a shady occultist. Not a lot of people use this deck. This is a very unusual deck. It has 3 Magus or Magician cards. And rather than having a Knight and a King for the court cards, they have a Prince and a Knight. So for me, I usually read the princes as the knights, and I turn the knights into the kings. So you either have the King of Wands, which could be you, Aries, male or female, or you have the same card again. You see, these are actually, they're both fire princes. They're fast-moving knights. They're going for something, and they're not going to take no for an answer. So I think this is you, Aries, because you are a fire sign. It doesn't have to be a love interest, but they do say that this is a player energy, that it's an in and out guy or lady. So yeah, interesting. So your hopes and dreams is to get whatever you're after with this Prince of Wands carrying into, you're hoping you're going to get it, whatever that may be. And we're going to clarify these with another deck, a couple more decks. Okay. So the 5th position for you are difficulties from your past difficulties. Oh, and you have the Universe card, a Major Arcana. This is telling me that you're having difficult time ending old cycles so that you can begin new. Now that could have to do with this creative block. And if this is a relationship reading for you, some of you Aries, you're having a difficult time. This is a successful completion of karmic ties. So they're saying that in the past you've had a difficult time tying up loose ends karmically, which could designate patterns of your behavior, patterns of your thinking, your thoughts. It could be choices in lovers or partners. So in the past, you've had some hard time letting go or tying up old business, whatever that business might be. And we will clarify these. So position number 6 is the last of the present. So these are influences that are beginning to become into the past. Oh, okay, you have a Major Arcana, you have the Hermit. So you're coming out of a period of being retracted from the world, pulling back, doing inner work, spending time with Spirit, doing that inner work. This is always time well spent. It's generally in solitude. Sometimes you could go for days without talking to somebody or seeing somebody. You're deep in contemplation here, generally in solitude. So you're coming out of that because it's the last of the present. If that makes sense. Get a sip of coffee. Can't wait to clarify your cards. Interesting story. So the first of the present, it's phenomenal reading for you. You just got an Ace of Discs, one of the best cards in the deck. So right on your doorstep, coming up very quickly, first of the present, you have the Ace of Discs. This is a powerful, successful new launch or beginning of a project. It could be a relationship if this is a love reading again for you. And this is a card of success, new beginnings. So it looks like maybe you did get some of those karmic ties tied up. It's a really good reading for you. I'm not surprised. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's the 7th position. The 8th position is your future environment. Your future environment. Okay, you have a 5. A little bit of strife. You have the 5 of Wands. Okay, let me tell you what this card could mean for you. And then we're going to pair it with the clarifying cards. So with the 5 of Wands, in the traditional decks, you see these young lads and they're battling with their fire wands. And it's petty. It could be gossiping in the workplace, somebody talking behind your back. It could be competition. It could be as simple as competition. It could be jealousy. So these cards work whether this is a love reading for you, Aries, and you would know, or if it's related to your work and partnerships. Or it could be both for you. Position 9, these are outer influences. So this has nothing to do with you. This has to do with people that are around you or environments or situations. You have the 7 of Cups. This is debauch. So this could be confusion or having options. People around you have options. But you're pretty determined with this Knight of Wands. That's the fastest moving knight in the deck, I believe. No, I think the Prince of Swords is the fastest moving. He's the second fastest moving of the 4. But he's got passion. The Prince of Wands, he's more cuts things down that fall in his path. Position 10, it's a little bit different than your hopes and dreams. It's your hope and fear situation. You got the 7 of Wands, so you're hoping that you don't have to defend yourself. Whatever this battle could be, battle of the egos, battle for a lover, battle for a position. So you're hoping that you don't have to defend yourself. And then the final outcome, got the 10 of Cups. Looks like you did it. Getting the best cards in the deck. Unbelievable. I can't believe you got the 10 of Cups for your final outcome. All right, you're sitting pretty, Aries. Let's clarify these. But first I want to do the oracle cards because they should tie in. I brought 2 decks for today. My Healing with the Angels deck and then my Wisdom of the Oracle. Let's move this universe card here and give these a shuffle. Take these off now. Whoa, no, I have to read this book. Excuse me. This is a deck by Colette Baron Reed, Wisdom of the Oracle. It's an oracle deck, not a tarot deck. Okay. The Ace of Discs and the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups, by the way, it's like the happily ever after card. your cups are your emotions are fulfilled in every way. With love, with comfort, with pleasure, with, a happy family. It generally designates, well, it's a familial situation where you have a nice home, you have a loving husband or wife, your children are healthy, and you have puppies and kittens running around, that kind of thing. So let's see what the wisdom of the oracle has for you, Aries, and we're at 15 minutes. One card, please, for Aries. Okay. Oh, geez, you got this. Unbelievable. This is very similar to the Ten of Cups. It's called Milk and Honey. It's talking about a luxurious life in the land of milk and honey. I don't even have to read this one because you read it once and you know what it is. Again, it's like the Ten of Cups. It's like the happily ever after card. So I'm happy for you, Aries. You did something right. You did something right. That was easy. Let's go to the angel deck. Okay, I'm just going to give one shuffle. We'll see what comes out from the angelic realms for you. You must have been working very hard towards your goals, Aries. Nice work. Good job. Your karma's great. Keep it that way. I don't know about these Prince and Knight of Wands. Keep yourself in check. Okay, please. One card, please. Angelic Realms. Angels, do you have a message for Aries? Message from the angels coming up for you, Aries. We're going to go with this guy. Guardian angel. You're being protected, Aries. Your angels are watching over you. Guardian angel. Okay? Nice for you. That's an important card. I know I asked for help from the angelic realms. Okay, let's bring this card back and let's do some clarification. On the self card, this Prince of Wands, I'm going to see what you're up to, Aries. I'm going to give a shuffle to this deck. This is a Celtic deck. Okay, please, Spirit, a card for Aries on this Prince of Wands. What is it that Aries is so passionate and fiery about? The card, please. Something accurate, clear. I lost that card. I wanted to come out. Something accurate and clear for Aries, please. One card. Get the right card. Oh, okay. You're after the truth about a matter. The Ace of Swords. Clarity and truth. Interesting. We're going to take another card on this. Take a sip of coffee. Excuse me. For Aries, the Knight of Wands, the Prince of Wands, and the Ace of Swords, crowning crystal clarity of truth and honesty. Get a card, please. Something accurate and clear that makes sense. Be helpful for Aries. Something accurate and clear, please. The most important part of a tarot card reading is the shuffling. I get a little frustrated sometimes. I'm going to wait for the right card to come out. I do pull them out and over the ones that come out, but coming out. Here we go. Okay. So you're starting a brand new venture, Aries. You're trying to gather information, get a clear picture so you can make an intelligent decision. This is the Two of Wands. You see how he has or she has the world in the palm of their hand. You're getting that right. You're getting ready for your next big adventure. And this is just at the inception, at the very beginning. So you're not waiting for ships to come in yet. You're beginning a new project. And you're passionate and fiery about it. Or again, it could be a relationship. You're beginning to try to manifest a special person in your life. There's nothing wrong with that. So let's go on to card number 2. Your present environment. And you got the 6 of Discs. Success. So we don't need to clarify that one. And then, as I said, you may have some creative blocks. And then card number 4 is your hopes and dreams. So let's clarify that. Clarifying in the hopes and dreams position for Aries, the Knight of Wands. Wands is fire, passion. Here we go. That was easy. Okay, you got the 6 of Shield, which is the same as the 6 of Discs, the success card. So you're hoping to be successful. You're hoping for, this is a relationship reading, you are looking for a relationship where it has equal give and take. Because perhaps in another relationship, it was one-sided. Okay, that makes sense. So moving down to the universe card, in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 card. I have to use my book because I haven't done this type of reading in about 30 years. Except for 3 years ago when I first started, I did this. It's called the Grand Cross, the 11 card spread. So position 5, this is your difficulties in your past. Remember we talked about the karmic completions. Okay, so clarifying please. The universe card. It's also called the completed world. This deck's upside down, but it's all in one direction. Okay. Clarifying please for Aries. The completed world. Card please. Card. Unbelievable. You got the Knight of Wands again. This is the 3rd time. This is the Knight of Wands, the fiery knight. It's you. in another deck. I want one more card on this. You got the Knight of Wands in all three decks. Or in two decks. You got it. This is uncanny, believe me. Okay, clarifying, please, the Knight of Wands from this Celtic deck for Aries. The Knight of Wands, clarifying it, please. Okay. Really good cards. You got a Major Arcana. You got the Strength card, which is a card of Leo. You could, there could be a Leo that you're involved with. Strength. Yeah, strength. So maybe in the past you had some difficulties with these karmic completions because it took a lot of strength, maybe emotionally to deal with a situation with a person that was perhaps in and out, or a situation that was the person wasn't being completely straightforward, whether it was a romantic relationship or a job or a partnership. But I think it may have been romantic because you got the Nine of Cups. So looking at all the cards that are down and in this particular position, since this is difficulties in the past and you have the Nine of Cups, so you're having a hard time, Aries, finding the right business partner, romantic partner for the equal give and take and to having your needs met. So you've had difficulties with that in the past, and probably karmically, maybe you had maybe a pattern of a couple of the same type people in your life. Position 6. Oh, last of the present. So we talked about you retracting from society and spending some time in solitude. That doesn't need to be clarified. Either does the Ace of Discs. Success is coming your way. Ace of Discs is a brand new, solid beginning in the material realm, in the work realm. It could also be love. Anything in the material realm, anything that's tangible is coming your way, very successful and solid. And that's the first of your future. So that's coming up quickly for you. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 8 is, your future environment. So things that are around you. So yeah, so you had the one where you had the people probably in your workplace that were jealous or being petty or maybe talking behind your back. So yeah, so your reading is solid, Aries. As for the people around you, yeah, they're a little shaky, but it happens. That's life. Let's get some clarification on that though. Maybe we can get the person's sign. Okay, please clarify, Spirit, this Five of Wands for Aries. What is this petty, fighting, squabbling, conflict, something that needs to be changed? 3, okay. You got the Three of Discs, Three of Shields. Generally, this is a group effort, a creative partnership. It's collaboration and teamwork. So it's either in your social group of friends, people are jealous of you, or in your work environment, people are just being petty. Maybe they're not jealous. Maybe they're not lying about you. Maybe they're just being petty. Okay, we'll keep it kind of on the up and up. 9 is our outer influences. Outer influences, and you have where there's no confusion or no options for you. I don't think we need to clarify that. Your hopes and fears that you don't want to defend yourself. So let's get a little bit more information about that. And we're at half an hour, so we're almost finished. We just have the last two cards to clarify. Clarify, please, Spirit. The Seven of Wands for Aries, the hopes and fears, not wanting to have to defend themselves. Oh, okay. Here's your fear, the Nine of Swords. You're hoping that whatever this job is, that you don't lose sleep over it, or whatever this relationship is, that you're not in bed, depressed, with anxiety and wringing of the hands and woulda, coulda, shoulda. So you're hoping that this endeavor that you're embarking upon passionately doesn't end up in the Nine of Swords energy. This is anxiety and sleepless nights. So maybe you've had that in the past. That makes sense. So your final outcome is great. It's the Ten of Cups. So let's take a card on that. Clarifying, please, for Aries. Ten of Cups for the final outcome. And then we'll be done. Ten of Cups, clarifying it for Aries, please. Here we go. Huh. Didn't you luck out? Ten of Cups. Of course you have the Ten of Cups because you have the Queen of Cups. Now this could be a male or a female. This is the most loving king or queen, or male or female. Loving. The Queen of Cups is technically a water sign. So Aries, you may be interested in a Scorpio, a Cancer, or a Pisces, but it doesn't have to be. It could be somebody who has a lot of water in their chart. But this is a very intuitive queen. She's very tapped into the divine and tends towards being pretty intuitive and psychic. Very loving, caring, and nurturing for you. So you're gonna, if this is a love reading for you, Aries, according to this reading, came up roses for you. All right. So this is one of the most fun readings I've done this week. I will do another reading for you, and we'll see how this is all going next month. Good night.